we're going to talk about Ethan Van Sciver,
Go
such a petty piece of shit.
What a scumbag.
Such a petty dude. Honestly, like, you can see his mindset. I can see now. Because, like, people were sending me clips. I'm like, I don't understand, like, what the big deal is here.
He's a bitch.
But he's absolutely obsessed with Yellow Flash for I don't even know what reason. I guess because Yellow Flash didn't powder his asshole and tongue his fucking rectum or whatever, didn't kiss his ring and pretend he was God. So now he's like, I gotta out of spite every day stream in his time slot so he doesn't get viewers and money.
It's fucked.
And it's like, what's wrong with you, man?
But Ash,
like,
we also find out about the truth, and I have an extended story here that I got from John Della Rose, and he said I could say the story, by the way. But we're going to see how Comicsgate was supposed to be conservative and based, and what they did to actual conservatives. And Doug TenNapel will tell us tonight.
Doug TenNapel, the creator of Earthworm Jim.
And
now,
Skull Monkeys.
Hazy Knight says the reason why is because Yellow Flash posted the amount Ethan Van Sciver charges to do covers. That's why. How much does he charge to do a cover? Does it take him a year to get it done for a cover? $4,000 to do a cover illustration.
Woo!
Oh, okay.
Wait, it's been 3 years and Cyberfrog 3's not out yet?
It's
that,
still not out. It
Yara,
still hasn't been fulfilled.
Yara's almost done and almost shipped. It's already sold like 12,000 copies.
It's almost like there's a reason why DC and Marvel operate the way that they do. It's almost like, actually imposing deadlines on authors and forcing things to be out on time. It's almost like there's a reason why they operate like that, and maybe giving creators unlimited freedom and unlimited budgets to jerk off all day and fuck the dog leads to 3-year delays on putting out books.
By the way, Admiral Akbar with a very hot take in chat saying it's good to actually sell the product you charge for.
I know.
That's a very hot take there, apparently.
Isn't it interesting? Like, couldn't he have actually put his own capital on the line? Couldn't he have printed out the books and then sold them? He needs you to buy them before he makes the books.
Yeah.
That's definitely how capitalism is supposed to work there, guys. I don't know. You're definitely not supposed to, take your own risk when you're building your own business. It's the audience who should take the risk and the audience who should get fucked up the bum, I guess. I don't know.
Why are we
Eric
insulting?
July seems to be able to deliver on his books, though. He seems to be able to get them finished. But they're not what I wanted. The quality isn't as good as my 6-year magnum opus with my thumb up my ass called Cyberfrog. Okay. Sure.
Wrong one. I'm sorry.
And he's being gaslit by you.
I swear to God, that was an accident. I swear to God. My instinct just went to that.
Well, Propaganda says review them then. I would if they were out. I don't know. Maybe I'll have a look at them. The thing is, I don't know. I'm not a comic book guy.
You know what the book's about?
I'm not a comic book guy. Like, what is it about? It's about a frog?
It's about like this like robotic frog who's like, you know what? He's like built and then like hiding underground, and he's like only released when like the world's in an apocalyptic state or something. I think. There's some chick in it.
I just don't give a single fuck. What's crazy to me is how we're dragged into this. We didn't even bring it up.
At all.
Medicare brings it up. He's like, what's going on with these guys? We're like, I don't fucking know. I can't figure it out. I can't make heads or tails of what's going on.
And now we're part of
it. Seems like the one guy is seething or whatever. And then it's like, Andy Worski is gaslighting Mr. Medicare, and these guys are being dishonest and evil and da-da-da-da-da-da. And then, like, he's, like, bringing Dick Masterson on to talk shit about us and whatever. It's like, buddy, like, I don't even know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care about you. I don't care about your gay comic book. I don't care about your career and how you're such an amazing fucking artist, but you can't deliver on the shit that you like, I just don't care. When you start throwing stones, bro, like, well, you're going to get them back, and then you're going to cry about it. Don't they know that I create things that never come out? Woo!
Okay. It's all
right. Well, we're moving on to Comicsgate.
Thank God. Thank you.
We're gonna talk about Ethan Van Sciver.
This is a dark story, folks. So hang on, real fast. I'm gonna say this story that, and I think I mentioned it, but I'll retell the story here. So Ethan Van Sciver used to have this this group called the War Campaign. And these guys, it was like 10 of them.
The cringe.
Very.
This is the War Campaign, dude.
Hey.
We're taking things over.
Here.
Comic books are serious fucking
James.
business, dude. I'm in the War Campaign, dude. This is the
James
war room,
beating
man.
off.
We're fighting back against the culture war, dude. Just give me $1 million. The book will be out whenever.
Yeah.
Okay.
James is beating off right now listening to this.
The War Campaign.
So let's start over. Okay, so Ethan Sciver was a comic book guy who worked for DC, drew like Batman, the X-Men, all this shit. And then
Green Lantern.
And Green Lantern.
I've been told.
He was fired, which he claims for being too conservative. Well, he creates Comicsgate, but
I have a feeling it was because he couldn't meet deadlines.
Yeah.
Is what I think. I think it was because he had a lack of work ethic. And by the way, getting fired for your politics doesn't mean you were fired for your politics. It means most likely, now there are exceptions where it was unfair. Most likely it means you were the office spurg, where you just went off at random inappropriate times about politics in a professional setting. But I don't even think it had anything to do with that. I think it had more so to do with the fact that he was a lazy bum who put his thumb up his ass while thinking he was better than everybody else, because that's the behavior he exhibits today. So I imagine he exhibited it back then as well.
Yeah. So, so he creates, John Della Rose was the first guy to use the term Comicsgate. And the joke, obviously, was the Watergate thing, but it's Comicsgate.
Gamergate.
Now, yeah, Gamergate. But what happened was Ethan Van Sciver stole it.
Has gifted one sub.
So everyone's creating these Comicsgate hashtags. But what happens is that Ethan Van Sciver just straight up stole the fucking hashtag and created it like Comicsgate and stole it from himself. Then he gets these guys. So a lot of people didn't really like working with Ethan Van Sciver because he would force them to kiss the ring, to bend the knee to him. And he was like, and everyone's like, no. So what does Ethan Van Sciver do for anyone who opposes him? Well, he creates the War Campaign. It's 10 spurgs who basically have like 30 accounts each. Who would? I swear to God, this is a true story. He creates the War Campaign. I swear to God, this is true. So hear this though. This is a crazy story. Okay, I swear to God, we'll do a follow-up with John one day. We'll interview him or something.
Thomas Roylup's like one of the biggest anti-Comicsgate people out there. I would not bring him on my stream. You couldn't pay me to bring him on my stream.
Finally, we're having more guests on, but it's your boy John, and we were going to talk about that video you did last night about it was just called like identifying gamma behavior, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Has John Della Rose gotten back to you? So I told him you have got to read this book, and he read it. And he was like, whoa, this book is good.
When I was on stream with him last time, I think on his stream, he mentioned, whoopsie daisy.
But here we go.
Right.
So these guys, these like 10 to 15
So basically,
guys.
This guy is Ralph if he could draw.
Yeah!
Is basically what it is.
So here we go. So these guys on War Campaign all had 10 to 15 accounts each. So when you opposed Ethan, it looked like your comments were like 1 million people were attacking you, but really it's just 10 to 15 guys.
Yeah.
And here's the thing.
Discord gay ops, yeah.
To join War Campaign, you had to send Ethan, allegedly, you had to send Ethan Van Sciver a picture of your cock.
So he's a homo.
Well,
he's a queer.
There's a lot more evidence.
I can see why
there's
him and Doug TenNapel didn't get along. When he asked TenNapel, whatever, he made Earthworm Jim, folks. Listen, when he asked Doug to bend over and let him drive and send him his dick, I think Doug probably would have took a golf club to EVS's head. You know what I mean? Because he's not down with the gay community, so to speak. Dougie doesn't like the queers because he's a king.
Okay, so hear this. So what they would do if you opposed Ethan Van Sciver is they would take your face and Photoshop you sucking a dick and then post it online on Twitter.
Okay.
Now, I actually did, back in the day, I saw this, but I was all like, all fucked up and shit. But yeah, so these guys did this. So you'd have like rainbow flags, you sucking dildos.
The gayest thing I've ever heard.
Basically, you would be like smeared, but like they were like really bad, poorly done Photoshop. So it'd be like, so you just found a bunch of black dicks and Photoshopped me with them.
Oh,
cool.
The dumpster pumping never ends with these crew, eh?
Yeah.
Did he have rollerblades on while he was doing this as well? This is extremely sus. This is like some middle school tier like homo shit.
It's
like,
really
oh,
bad.
Yeah? Well, I'm going to Photoshop you sucking a dick.
Yeah.
Owned, loser. You're not allowed in the war campaign, loser. You're going to have to show me your penis. I'm definitely not jerking off to it.
Yeah.
There. I'm EVS, the king of the mountain there. Okay.
Now, I'm in the middle of trying to find this, but I can't find this. I got some cringy photos. But apparently he also has Sorry, go ahead. You go.
Well, we've had some subs come in. That was better content than anything Ethan Van Sciver has ever done, by the way.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So, did you know he also played the piano and made songs, right? And you know what?
Yeah.
One of the songs was about like, it's called Daddy Can't Touch Us All.
Right.
About a dad molesting the kids.
No, buddy, no. Oh, no.
Does anyone have that? Does anyone have that?
This is almost as bad a grift as fucking Comicsgate.
Yeah.
It's almost as shameful and retired. The funniest thing for me with EVS is that this guy actually like worked at Detective Comics, like the peak of the industry. Then he was like making really good money, like on these comic books or whatever. But then he just completely failed to produce the comic book to the point where now he's forced to be a drama streamer on YouTube and like insert himself into other people's business online, like platforming Vito the Pedo, Ralph the Wife Beater, Diddler Dax. Like, this is his homie. These are his pals. Like, isn't it sad to fall that far, buddy?
Yeah.
Like, you had options, you had skills, you had talent, and you ended up as a fucking drama streamer on YouTube? Holy pal.
So you're all wondering, why can't EVS draw the comic book? Well, he's going to tell us why here. You ready, boys?
Here we go. He was gaslit by Andy
I was gaslit. Yeah.
And me, like, John, I'm just doing stuff out of spite. Like,
He's Ralph!
Like, it's full on Ethan Ralph. I'm gonna walk 2 miles to spot you, Gato. It's like, buddy, whenever your motivation for something is pure spite, you're probably not the good guy in that situation, you know? But this is wholesome, Christian, conservative guy, motivated entirely by spite to hurt someone else's business because they wouldn't bend over and let him drive. Talking about Yellow Flash here.
These guys are the ones that winning. They're winning with everyone fighting.
Yellow Flash had dared to reveal that EVS charges $4,000 to draw a comic book cover. And now apparently he's persona non grata. He's blacklisted. His business needs to be destroyed, even at the expense of EVS's own life. EVS here is going to say he would sooner be out at the casino. He would sooner be enjoying the weekend with his wife and his family and friends. But he's going to steal that time away from his wife, his family, his friends, his own personal enjoyment on the weekends in order to hurt somebody else's business because they dared upset him in a minute way. This is the level of pettiness and patheticness that is Ethan Van Sciver's life. Well, it's a mental illness. I'm a big deal online. I don't know if you've heard about me. I'm Tony Soprano. I'm Don Corleone. You don't cross the Frog Father. You don't cross Cyber Frog.
Ash, wouldn't it even make more sense for him to go, like, he goes, yeah, he'll say here, I could be spending time at the casino or whatever. It's like, or you could be spending time, I don't know, finishing the comic book you've had on hiatus
the guy
for 3
could
years.
actually like deliver the product for his customers, worth millions online, has the money to do whatever he fucking wants.
Sheesh.
But no. He's
No.
just a petty little beta bitch. Ooh, Yellow Flash hurt me by revealing the truth. Oh, no. How dare he tell the truth instead of just kissing your ass for all time. Oh, no.
Figure it out, buddy. Figure it out.
I don't want to do Trash Cast on a Saturday night.
I don't want to do this, but you
I don't
have
want to.
because Yellow Flash fucking control is like living rent free in your head because you're such a fucking beta bitch. He's a fucking like this is like the fucking definition of a beta retarded fucking dumbass. Like you have to like abandon you're a millionaire. You're a millionaire.
I would rather go to a casino, but I have to because Yellow Flash is streaming, and I have to take his audience away from.
Like Yellow Flash's audience tanks when he's on. Shut the fuck up. There's no crossover anymore. By the way, there's no everyone hates you on that side.
From him.
Now he is on the casino.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like that's the entire reason the show exists and was invented in the first place, was so that I would take his audience away.
Wait, the show was invented.
So the show didn't exist out of any like organic passion, any interest in anything, any desire to cover a certain topic or be involved. No, the entire reason the show exists is to spite another content creator because he's such a bumhurt Billy that the guy wouldn't like send him dick pics, basically. What do you mean you're not going to send me dick pics to join the war room? Well, looks
War
like
campaign.
I'm going to hurt your business. It's all the same gay shit.
I'm kidding.
Oh, guys, it's the war campaign. I'm a badass. I was a nerdy little homo that got bullied in high school. I became a comic book artist. But let me tell you, now I have all the power. I'm in the war campaign. Show me your penis.
Is he a combination of all the people we A-log? Look, it's Ralph. And look what hat he's wearing.
It's the cog hat. Wait a minute.
Wait.
And he had a skill that he's not using. He had the potential to be great like Ricada and fell this far due to his own failures.
It's all our A-logs in one. Or everyone that we A-log in one. Wow.
He's forming a Voltron of fucking in lolcow. Stop just subscribed.
Go.
Well, he had 36 to 4,000 people in his live streams, and now he's got less than 2, and I've got 2,500.
Yeah.
That
You should just use.
Is that true? Yellow Flash,
even
are you in chat? Is he in chat? Let's see.
But even if it is true, who gives a shit?
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Like, I don't understand. This is like a middle-aged man
By the way.
trying to flex his internet points or cred over somebody else. Like, don't you have a comic book to draw, buddy? Like, don't you have obligations? Don't you have a family? Don't you have friends? I'm owning the other guy online. Wow, you're so cool, EVS.
Whoa, but hang on.
Whoa, buddy.
Hang on, watch this. Yellow Flash 2. Hang on. Let me just do this real fast. Yellow Flash Productions. Let me put in his name on fucking Social Blade. Yellow Flash makes $26K a month on YouTube. I think he's fine.
I'm sure he's crying.
Fine.
I'm sure he's crying himself to sleep at night.
Yeah. Oh, I got 1,000 less. Who gives a fuck? Shut the fuck up.
I mean, but the thing is, like, shouldn't EVS's numbers be higher? Like, the guy worked at Detective Comics on Green Lantern. Like, shouldn't he, like, why is he flexing this over a guy that has no legitimate industry credentials, built himself up from nothing just with his commentary? Like, EVS basically came in at the top. He never worked his way up as a creator, but he's going to flex that he's better than fucking Yellow Flash?
No.
Like, what sense does that make?
Yellow Flash makes $26K a month, like either more or less around their average, $26K. Ethan Van Sciver minus donos, obviously, only $3K a month.
Right. Well, is it a separate channel called Trash Cast?
No.
Or what is it?
No. He does it on Comic Pro Artist Pro Secrets.
Right. And but he deletes the episodes most of the time, right? So he's not even looking for ad revenue.
Well,
is he?
No.
I don't even know.
But he makes his money off comic books, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Listen, it doesn't even fucking matter. But yeah, so Yellow Flash is fine. Don't worry. He's fine.
Deprive people of Trash Cast for like 3 days until Saturday comes up. And then you hit them on Saturday and they're, oh, it's back. Yeah, it's back. And then everybody's like, yeah.
Like it's
and me,
so
like, John, I'm just doing stuff.
I can't. There you go.
So now we come to, what's his name?
Doug
Say it for me. Doug TenNapel. Doug TenNapel.
Which, by the way,
as I like to call him.
He's known for Earthworm Jim, but I know him from Skull Monkeys on PS1, which, by the way, I'm one of like 10 people to ever beat the game, including Doug TenNapel has never even beaten it himself because the fucking developer beat it by accident once and made it way too hard, and they printed all the CDs. Anyway,
I remember getting the Earthworm Jim cartoons from Blockbuster. They were so fucking Kino.
Best show.
It was such a good show as a kid. I was like, whoa, this is awesome. There's only like 20 episodes of it though. Like there's very few episodes of it. But I remember I was into that big time. I marked out for it huge. The game was awesome as well. So I have a lot more respect. Like I've actually enjoyed the creations of this man. Whereas like EVS, like who? You know, I'm more prone to go with Doug, because Doug's a righteous man. Doug walks by Christ's light and wouldn't give in to sending EVS pictures of his penis. You know, Doug stood up for the right of the unborn, and EVS tried to force him to abort children in satanic rituals in order to be in the war room or whatever.
Anyway, back to, I don't know what happened there. EVS, Doug TenNapel. So watch this. Doug TenNapel with 3.1K watching. Here we go.
Because when I left cancel culture to go into comics, and there's this alleged right-wing conservative comic group, and I joined them, and they were all SJWs, and they were all pro-rainbow flag, and they...
Whoa! So EVS and the crew, they're all pro-homo, pro-tranny, they're Rainbow Coalition, Doug exposing the truth.
All were angry that I was a Christian Republican, and they were all pro-choicers, and I'm a pro-lifer. So they tried to cancel my company. EVS, the head guy, went
hear this
and started tweeting to my companies where I created Earthworm Jim.
So you have this guy, so Comicsgate was supposed to be a place for conservatives and people with you know, more extreme ideology, you know, quote unquote.
Well, no, the real true ideology.
The truth. But which is considered extreme to leftists and Marvel and fucking Disney, all that fucking fake shit. But these fucking guys were supposed to be the true voice. The true voice. We will not cancel you. Well, did they not try to cancel John Della Rose? And now Doug TenNapel's telling us they actually added his company, the one that owns, the umbrella company that owns Earthworm Jim, for him to lose the license, the character that he created because he's a Christian.
Scumbag move.
Fuck
man.
EVS. He's a piece of shit.
He really is.
What an asshole, bro. What an asshole.
So they tried to cancel my company. EVS, the head guy, went.
And by the way, EVS, I want to hear you say this to somebody.
And he's being gaslit by Andy Worski.
Look, from the horse's fucking mouth. From the horse's mouth.
And started tweeting to my company.
You into saying this for sure,
companies where I created Earthworm Jim and tried to get me to lose that license by bringing up that I was anti-rainbow, anti-same-sex marriage. So that is what a SAW does. So that's why you're blocked. And frankly, that's why you'll remain blocked.
Ooh! Based? Because this
Get
guy
him,
said,
Doug.
I follow a lot of CG people, Comicsgate people, so that might have been it. I still don't fully understand you're leaving and all the feelings there, but I don't want to hijack. And he still blocked him. That's based. He's like, fuck you.
You'll remain blocked.
Yeah, fucked.
People, there's a lot of fake right-wingers, fake Christians, fake Republicans that'll take your money all day. And that's
So
Comicsgate.
true.
Actually, it's very true.
So
yeah.
true.
Right?
This is the only true right-wing Christian reactionary channel. We walk with the Lord every day. Hallelujah. You can trust us to never let you down. We are ethical, moral role models all the livelong day. Just like Dougie here, bringing down righteous judgment upon the head of Rainbow Coalition grifter Ethan Van Sciver.
Yep.
Christians, fake Republicans that'll take your money all day. And that's Comicsgate. They're fake. So, and I have no room for frauds. I'm just,
They're
guys.
phonies. You're a big phony, EVS.
But
you're a fraud,
But here's the thing is EVS, he promoted Comicsgate as the safe haven, right?
Yeah.
He's like, don't worry, guys, come here. And then one by one, at 2 EVS, at 2 EVS, at 2 EVS, just shanking them one by one. He's a piece of shit, dude.
So, and I have no room for frauds. I'm just, guys, I've been to the
Whoa!
grinder, okay? So when these little punks come up and start ripping on me, and by the way, these are same comic groups that started ripping on my other conservative art friends, tore apart their comic projects, their people. And it's not just that. It's also canceling them, getting their YouTube channels canceled. It's doxing them. It's going after their...
Yes, so I'm not even joking, bro. John Del Rose told me the whole backstory, like over Discord the other day. Like we were just talking, whatever. He's like, if you're gonna go over EVS, here's the backstory. So he's explaining it to me. He got people. There are people who were seriously like doing well, starting to like get their names out, lost their YouTube channel, or fully doxxed and had to leave the internet, or their families were doxxed because of war
he
campaign.
just plays totally dirty. Just full on
gay ops.
Yeah.
Full on gay ops, bro.
Great.
They're living of putting food in their kids' mouths.
Very true.
They got nothing for CG but contempt. And I laugh at them because they're nothing. There it is. Thomas Roy Loop. Comicsgate's been cancel pigs since the very beginning. Cancel pigs, for those of you guys who need a little help with your vocabulary, they're people who think you don't have a right to eat and you should lose your career. They
really are.
Well, they've lost that. They've lost like their entire stronghold.
In the grand scheme of things, EVS isn't fuck all. Like Eric July, even in the grand scheme of things, is nothing compared to the titans of the industry, but he's magnitudes bigger than EVS will ever be. So all EVS can do is cope and cry and mold. Why wasn't it me? I was here first. I was the king of Comicsgate, and this black guy dare usurp me? And that's what it is. Because if Eric July was successful but below, then EVS would still support him and praise him because EVS would get to be the big fish in the pond and feel like a big man. Mm-hmm. But the moment that anybody surpasses him or threatens him in any way, he goes after them. And the truth is, the reason he went after Doug, it might not even be the Christian stuff.
No!
It might not even be the political stuff.
As a cudgel for it, yeah.
Yes, I think that's a cudgel that he used. What really bothered him is that Doug's more talented than he is, that Doug's a better artist than he is, that Doug has more respect amongst people in the industry than he does, and therefore might have more influence than him in this internet fucking community about comic books. So he had to go. So instead of building like a winning culture war coalition that really with independent creators could tackle the establishment, it was all about creating a fiefdom for him to rule over and pretend to be a big man. That's the truth.
Bro, I got 2 fucking things that were sent about this EVS shit that you're going to love. Woo! Yeah, let's finish this first.
Help no one, mean nothing.
Trust me, Ashton. Trust me. You're going to lose your mind right about now.
And if you sign up to CG, I tell artists all the time, I go, if you think you need them to win, you just now signed your own death sentence. You just signed your own death of your career. because your career, it proves that you don't have what it takes. It means you're a catcher, not a pitcher.
Whoa! Now, Ash, do you remember this? Do you remember this time? Do you remember? Okay, I'm going to hide the screen for a second in case there's anything like I can't really show here. All right, here we go. Do you remember this,
He
Ash?
tried to suck dudes' dicks over Craigslist and got caught? What?
Now, this is a legend. I used to think this story was just a rumor until I saw how Ethan reacted to it. Then I realized it was true. Please don't make fun of the reading voice in this. I'm very sensitive. Here we go.
I'm imagining it's some real Spurger.
I think I shared this story here once before. I'll start off by saying, yes, I'm a homosexual, gay, faggot, whatever you want to call me. So this was a few years
it all
back.
adds up. The guy was asking for dick pics to join his gay ops room. So I wouldn't be surprised if, he was involved with this homosexual gay F slur. Yeah.
During my college days, I was lonely and doing that Craigslist casual encounter thing. I ended up spotting one that seemed perfectly legit. Got in contact with the dude, and he said we should meet down the street from T&J Pizza. Small joint in Lodi, Jersey. I'll green text the following to keep it short. Guy's waiting by a dumpster. Hey man, you from the CC? Oh hey, yeah, we gotta make this quick. He comes over to my car, sits in it.
Okay, this episode has gone really gay.
Says he's in town for a few days. Small
Well,
talk.
it is my birthday.
Only wants to give me a BJ, nothing done to him. Take my dick out, and as he's about to go down, it happens. In my back seat, I had my comics I just picked up. He stops, gets nervous, and asks if I read comics. I say yeah, and then he says he has to go, and sorry. Confused as fuck, I go home and don't think about it. One day, I'm reading Wizard Rip, and I see top artists. Holy fuck, that's the guy who almost blew me.
Wait, so the guy...
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. It all adds up because the OP is always a homo anyway. So it all adds up here that EVS would be trying to suck the dick of this guy. I mean,
Oh no.
it's
Ethan
just the
Van
facts.
Sciver, who I only knew from X-Men, not a DC guy. Have a good laugh about it and bring it up now and again. TLDR, Ethan Van Sciver met me for a casual encounter
I
and
think we
almost
got
blew
that,
me
right?
before
Hey,
getting spooked
where's
that I was
his
a cop.
reaction? Where's
I don't have
EVS's
the
reaction?
I don't have
is
the
it, No, is it in the rest of the clip? Skip ahead. See if.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Okay.
Here it is. Here it is. Yeah, it is.
Hold
here.
on, let's see,
Thank you.
because this
All
is
right.
apparently
And
what
almost blew
proves beyond a shadow of a
TLDR,
doubt
Ethan Van
that
Sciver
EVS sucks
blew me
cock
for a-
behind
Sciver
dumpsters
met me
on
for a
Craigslist.
casual encounter and almost
He's
blew
literally
me before
dumpster
getting
pumping.
spooked that I was a comics reader. The guy is probably deep in the closet. A lot of married men are. No big deal to me. By the way, that pizza place I mentioned is terrible. No idea why anyone goes there.
Sorry he ran off. Everyone says he gives amazing BJs.
Yeah, I've seen that shit, and I'll say it again. I'm not a filthy faggot.
Wait a minute. Okay, so now I actually do. I was in bad faith earlier when I was saying I believed it, but that's his reaction. Anybody else would either just laugh or ignore that.
No.
But he's just screaming out that he's not a filthy.
I should have never helped Moose. Let his cunt wife die. Ingrate fuck. Just
Isn't that AI? Well, it's actually like a real story.
ignore this fat.
There's
real
a lot.
EVS
No.
just seething with rage.
If you go through his, if you head through his, what's it called, Kiwi Farms, there's like a lot of instances of being caught doing shit like this, and like, have you seen the photos of him like laying down with his shirt off, and like biting his lip? Did you see those?
That's a bit sus.
It's sus.
Fag talk, okay?
That's extremely heterosexual.
Oh,
It's not gay at all.
Do you know the Mandrell sister classic? It's called Daddy Can't Rape Us All.
okay.
I wrote it.
Daddy Can't Rape
This
Us
is
All.
like the fucking Kenny versus Spenny. Grandpa, don't come in my ass. Grandpa, stop molesting me.
My mother's a squirter.
But he's actually doing it for real about his own dad. Like, what's going on?
No, folks, this is not AI. I swear to God.
He'll get tired by the time he gets
Daddy can't rape us all. Daddy can't rape us all.
What the fuck? We're in the dark spot of the fucking
Well,
internet,
he took his trauma about getting diddled and turned it into art. You have to applaud that in a certain way, but
Daddy can't rape us all. Daddy can't rape us all tonight.
okay.
Daddy can't rape us all. Daddy can't rape us all. Daddy can't rape us all. It ain't right.
There it is, guys. We thought it was lost to time, but it has been posted by Dr. Meatball 4 years ago with no views and no subs. Very awesome.
Amazing stuff from EVS.
Whoa, what a segment.
Hopefully we never have to talk about that guy again. Who gives a shit? Base Savant says, imagine being these guys. Holy fuck. Could you imagine being dressed up like those cards on webcam and your wife or girlfriend walking in? Holy fuck, bud. Truly.